Okay, I told you I would show you what's going on the next day at the paint work on the Galaxie, but while we're in this bay, you can see that Mike has hung the old rusty doors back on the truck just to make sure. He's just double checking that all the gaps and lines are good and nothing moved when he put the floor in. Here's the floor. He's got it all spot welded up on this side. I'll show you in a second. So he's got the rocker there. He's just lining everything up to make sure. It's not bad. Alright, it's coming along. It's coming along. So there you can see where he's spot welded it. All the way across there. So she's good and solid. Right back there. And again, you can gain this door. Nice lines. Nothing has moved. And again, just checking it out, making sure. Always got to make sure, right? So he's doing a fine job on that. Very, very good. Look, dug out a part from my Model A, top of the cowl. Guess what that means? Sunday fun day's coming. The old Model A's coming home tomorrow, Thursday. It's all wired up. What I've been working on here today has been back on the Camaro a bit. I had to spend a few hours. You don't really see this piece, it goes in behind the car, but I cleaned it all up and painted it, stripped it, sanded it, threw some, well, texture spray I should say on it. This is like your support that goes in behind all your plastic or fiberglass or whatever that nose cone is there. There is a name for it, I can't remember, but anyway, cleaned all that up, got it all painted up, wait for it to dry, and got it bolted on there now. So the nose cone goes right over that. Before I put that on though, I'm going to throw the hood hinges on it tomorrow, get the hood on it one more time, make sure the hood fits and closes, and then do the front nose piece. So that's my job tomorrow. So hopefully by the end of tomorrow, by Thursday, this sucker will be all bolted together. And the only thing then that we take back off for paint is obviously the hood will come back off, and the trunk lid stays off it, and all the ground effects or whatever you want to call them, the spoilers, all that kind of stuff, like these items you see up in here, those things all get painted off the car. But we don't, like I say, we don't pull the fenders back off because we've already done in behind everything. You can see all the paint that's in behind the lines and in behind here. We've already done all that, right? So it's all good. So speaking of paint, there's the fenders for the Galaxie sitting outside. Now, when we paint the car, you have to remember, we take the cars, every car we paint, we take it in the booth, we pull the wheels and tires, and we put it on jack stands, and we raise it up so the painter can get up underneath the edges. So what will happen is that these fenders, when they go on the car now, and Sean preps them in 600 for final, for paint, he will run over this too, this edge where he painted. The reason we just put the paint on is sometimes you can see how these edges kind of wrap around? Well, sometimes even though the car's on stands, the painter may not just get up underneath there and quite get it. So we give it a coat just in case he misses it, it's there. Alright? So that's the fenders. We'll go inside, we'll look at the car. It turned out really nice. You can get a better idea of the color. Everybody's going these grays these days. Gray, gray, gray. Everybody wants gray. They're nice, but, you know. Anyway, so there's the doors, nice shine, looking good. There we go. Paint it up. Of course, all in here, everywhere you don't see, all nicely painted, all the jam. All along here where your roof rails go on, all painted. And then Sean's working on the 89 Ford truck box. He's getting the inside all stripped down. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to get rhino lined inside or something. The owner's going to be doing that somewhere. The other side. You know, that's really nice. Really, really nice. Super happy. Looks good. Looks good. what you seen there on the inside of that box, like I was saying, the customer, we're doing the body and paint on the outside. The inside of the box, he just wants us just to sand it down. Sean's taking the paint and it's flaking off, all that kind of stuff. There's no body work getting done on the inside of the box whatsoever. It's quite dented up. I mean, it's beat up. It was used as a work truck, the box. So the inside of the box is nothing. The owner's going to take it. We're going to get a good primer on there, a good sealer primer, and then we're going to leave it like that. And the owner's going to take it when the truck is all done, and he's going to take it down to someone, I don't know who, someone that does rhino lining or gator lining or whatever the hell they call this lining. Now there's all sorts of it out there, and he's going to get the real thick stuff on. So we don't have to get it 100% perfect. We just got to get the shit that's flaking off and get the rust out of it, and then we're going to put an epoxy sealer primer on that. And then right before it leaves, we'll give it a little bit of a Scotch-Brite. It's prepared for the guys that want to paint it or put their gator line on, whatever, and away we go. So that's what he's doing there. He'll have that done by the end of the day. He hasn't even been on it all day. I don't know, so it doesn't take long. It looks like it takes long, but it really doesn't. Air is your best friend. Well, sometimes. Anyway, so that's all that's going on. That's it. I don't know what else to show you. I'm going to be painting this wall soon. Going to be painting up the side. Look at the difference, eh? Holy shit. Going to be painting up the side, across the top, and down that side, leaving the doors at the moment. Leaving the doors at the moment. We're doing that. And that'll be the next thing in the shop. Get that done next. Got to do it. Got to do it. Like I say, every 10 years I like to give the shop a fresh coat of paint because it starts to get pretty dark and grimy in there, especially this time of year in the winter. Doors are closed. You know, I do have LED lighting. I know a lot of you guys have been mentioning LED lighting, and I'm not going to put the camera up there, but every time a light goes out now, I just replace it with LED. That's how I'm doing it. I'm not going to go through and replace every single one of them right now. As they burn out, then we just replace them with LEDs. Definitely a big difference, and helps on the hydro bill too, right? Anyway, there you go. So you saw the Galaxie painted. You saw a few things going on. That's about all I got to show you for now. Sunday fun days around the corner. We're going to get that old Model A back home. I don't know what we're going to do to it. Not much of interest. Put the transmission dipstick in it. My headers still aren't here. What else do we got to do? We got to finish dynamatting it inside. They're just piddly shit. Vacuum to the tranny. Speedo cable. It's all little shit that I got to do. So there really won't be much of a video on Sunday Fun Day, but I'll still do one showing the car and our wiring. The wiring is not taped up right now or anything. It's just all ran, zap strapped where it's supposed to be. We don't tape or finalize anything off till we actually get it running and we know everything is 100% there. Because if there's a problem, if something goes wrong and there's a problem and the wires are taped up, what a pain in the ass to untape it all, right? So we'll wait till it's running, but hey, I don't know. The dash lights work, all the gauges work, the signals work, the headlights work, the engine cranks, so hey, we're getting there. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's always a good time and old time. Catch you next time, guys.